Hi everyone. Okay, here we are. I'm just checking to see if I'm recording. Here we are. It's February 1st, 2021. And so I've been guided today to bring a message for February. First and foremost, February 1st or February 2nd. According to my calendar, it's February 2nd, but I know other people are saying February 1st. This is the celebration of Imbolc, which is an ancient Celtic holy day that was about the return of the light, the first signs of spring happening. And so the goddess Bridget is the goddess that's associated with this holy day. And so I have a few different portrayals here. She is known for her red hair. You can see in all three portrayals, she's known for her red hair. She's associated with the element of fire. She's considered a sun goddess. She's also a protector. And I know some actually feel that she is like a female version of Archangel Michael, if you will. She certainly is about us really standing strong in our own truth, which in this 5 year she's quite the patron goddess, right? For this 5 year. She's about being courageous and about being strong. And she also comes in as a triple goddess. And usually the triple goddess is about, the Maid Mother Crone trilogy. But instead, in this case, it's about her in this sort of an age, right? These ages, in this age range, holding three different aspects of fire. And so the first aspect of the triple goddess of Bridget is holding the fire of the hearth, so of the hearth in the home. And then the second aspect is holding the fire of the forge. And so the forge is about maybe arts and crafts, but it's also about creating weapons too. So she does have that little bit of a warrior-esque quality to her, and I feel like that's why people, compare her to Archangel Michael in that feisty way. And he's also associated with the element of fire. And then thirdly, the third part of the triple goddess is she is associated with the fire of inspiration. And so this is the fire of inner wisdom, the fire of elevation, the fire of awakening and activation. And I just love that about her. And it's so funny, like I just happened to pull three cards not thinking about her being the triple goddess, right? But here she is. She is appearing to us in three different forms as the triple goddess. And so what was coming through is that she is going to be like the one of the overall guides for this month for everyone. Now, interestingly enough, one of the things that we can do is you can to celebrate Imbolc, if you're into that kind of thing, is to bake bread or to do some arts and crafts. But also too, I love the fact that according to my calendar, Imbolc is about going to be on the 2-2 portal. So this is also a portal about partnership with ourselves, partnership with others. And just keeping that in mind, that there is a very strong energy on Tuesday, February 2nd, 2021 this year, because of this, of all of the celebration and ceremony through the ages that has been done on this day in honor of Bridget. And she's still widely recognized in Ireland as a goddess or as a female divine feminine form. So she is one of those beautiful entities who has remained throughout time and space. And her original shrine, her original temple in Kildare, Ireland, was built upon by a woman who became Saint Bridget, and she, to keep in honor of her, and they formed a convent there, and so an abbey there. So that energy is just continues throughout time. So let's get to our reading, and the first here we are. The first deck that we are going to use is the Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. So what we are doing is I've been guided to pull a partner because of the 2-2 energy for Bridget, the Keepers of the Light, the guides who would like to come in to help us and support us and protect us and guide us through February. So let's see who's coming up here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Oh, I knew it. I knew it was going to be Saint Germain. I was feeling his energy all this morning. Oh, and I have been wearing, this is, let's see. I'll give you a close up here. This is Sugi Light. And then on top is Amethyst. So I've got Sugi Light and Amethyst. Both of these are associated with Saint Germain. Also Saint Germain, we have Bridget and her beautiful flames here, right? And here, we have Bridget and her beautiful flame. And we have Saint Germain, who is associated with the powerful tool of the violet flame. And so these two crystals, the Sugi Light and the Amethyst, are associated with the violet flame and Saint Germain also. And so also too, for those of you who are in the United States, some people feel that in his last incarnation as a human upon this earth, that Saint Germain was in France. He was a count who really helped to support and to bring, to really kind of influence the French government to support the colonists who wanted to, create revolution and to break away from Britain. They wanted their freedom. And so he is also known as like a guardian of the United States in some circles. So just keeping that in mind. So both of them are associated with the element of fire. And whether you are in the dog days of summer, in the southern hemisphere, or whether you are in the dog days of winter up here in the northern hemisphere, we are both at this place and time where a little, even though, in summer it can be really hot, the fire is the fire of inspiration, and it can really bring in that passionate feeling of being able to connect to the depths of the soul. And also too, I feel with Saint Germain coming in with the violet flame is one of the best protective tools as well as karma clearing tools. So we are going through as humanity a huge new cycle as we enter into the Aquarian age deeper and deeper. Now what I'm hearing is, remember we had back on December 21st that big Saturn Jupiter conjunction in Aquarius, and from that time through February, they're showing me February 28th, we are still the last day of the month. We are still in this phase of, clearing out the old and bringing in the new. So anyone who is really, look up the violet flame. There are decrees. You can just light a candle. You see, I had all my flames set up. I have my candles behind me, and it could be a white candle or a beautiful violet candle. And you can just look at the flame, imagine yourself in that flame, and then you can even see yourself. Oh, here I have my little decree right here. You can say the decree, I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. Or just visualize the flame, yourself in the violet flame and the violet flame all around you. And that will begin to clear out your auric field and any karmic residue that is no longer in your best and highest good to be holding on to. Okay, so those are our two guides. And I am going to start with a message from the Messenger Oracle, and we're also using the Mystic Sister and the Messenger Oracle is by Raven Fallon, and the Mystic Sister is by Emily Belivet. And so both of these have, with Bridget being a Celtic goddess, these two decks have lots of Celtic energy to them. So that's why we're using them today for February. So our overall message. Okay, our overall message here, I guess I did talk about this. Our overall message for February with Saint Germain, without even really looking at the card, is guess what? Karmic releasing. This is the theme for February. And, with him, we're going to put it out there right here, right now. It's going to be easy, effortless, graceful, joyful, and peaceful. Okay? Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. So this is what we are working on in February. So adding to that, we're going to receive more insight. What we need to know, what we need to do around this big karmic release for February. Oh, interesting. Okay, so look at that. Of course, it looks almost fiery. And there's a beautiful tree in the center, but look at all those colors of fire with this beautiful dragon medicine. Be vigilant. So we did talk about how Bridget is an energy of protecting. And so with being vigilant, what this is really coming through right now is that, twofold message. Being vigilant about what we are sending out as well as what is coming into our field. Okay? The thing about the violet flame, it clears out your auric field and it protects you. Both of these are protector cards. There's a lot of, I'm hearing, disparate energy out there right now, because we're in this cosmic tug of war, if you will, about, South Node Sagittarius. There's this belief system, there's this belief system, there's this belief system. Okay. And sometimes we go to dogma. And this is about us being in the world, but not of it. And so you can go out, visualize that violet flame. I do it every day in the morning and before I go to bed, by the way. This is not like, something I'm just spouting off on. This is a tool that I've been using since about 2002, okay? And I can tell you, I have been that person who had nightmares of being attacked since I was a child, at least once a month. The minute I started using the violet flame, they all went away. I think in the last, not almost 20 years, 18 years, I've had only 2 or 3 dreams like that, which is really miraculous for me. That's how powerful this tool is. That's how powerful Saint Germain is as a guide. And so this is what we're being, this is what's being brought to us today, is that for us to be vigilant, and also I'm feeling the signs, like watching the signs, knowing that you're going through this big transformative process. They're showing me snake medicine. We're bringing in some snake energy here. Snake has the power to shed its skin and to be born anew. Dragon medicine, especially in this form right now, is associated with the element of fire. We know the element of fire has to do with purification as well as inspiration and passion, right? And so I'm feeling we're working with the element of fire in February for our own purification in particular. And I'm all about the micro affecting the macro. And so the micro is us. What we do, especially everybody on this channel, anybody who listens to me, is a light worker. We're here to bring our light into the world. And I love this because no matter where you are in the world, in bulk, February 1st or February 2nd or both, you can celebrate both, why not? is about the return of the light. So this is a huge light worker message for February. It's like, it's almost like a little bit like, okay, you know, we've been sort of on pause, you know, we've been waiting for ourselves to be really called, and I know all of us have been of service in our way, in every way, shape, and form possible. But this is another like level of service. That's what I'm feeling. It isn't like, okay, you've been waiting in the wings, and there may be some of you who have been waiting in the wings, whatever, you know, whatever your situation is. But I feel everyone has been contributing to the betterment of humanity through their own presence and their own devotion and their own practice in any way, shape, or form. Your own healing, you know, just your own level of any awareness. It always comes and comes and comes and multiplies. But anyway, so this fire element is about the purification of ourselves to go to the next level. They're showing me Easter. I'm not sure what the date of Easter is this year. Oh, I do have my calendar right here. Let's see. Let's see if we can. So the spring equinox is on Saturday, the 20th of March. And then I'm not sure. This calendar may not give the date of Easter. So let's go with the equinox. For some reason, they're associating, the guides are bringing through more of an Easter. But we know that the equinox, the spring equinox, or the fall equinox, if you're in the southern hemisphere, the equinox in March, that's what we're heading toward, this renewal, this resurrection. So that's what the message overall is. Yeah, it keeps on coming through. Now, I know I have a lot of people out there who are Kundalini yogis or yogis from any practice, and we practice that breath of fire. So if that's part of your practice, February is also a great time. It's a great pranayama, breath work, karmic clearing, purification, and detoxing tool. So definitely, if you're drawn to that practice, add that to your practice if you're not already doing it. And okay, so we've got karma clearing, being vigilant about the energy that we are putting in and we are sending out. The next part of our message for February is from the Mystic Sister deck. And so let's see what is coming through. More insight about the month of February. What are we doing? Oh, I love this. The Mezzo Goddess. And look at how gorgeous she is. And this is, you know, we are using a lot of the word here. If you're using the violet flame and you're using the decrees, you're using the power of the sound current. And aside from the tools in the element of fire, this Mezzo Goddess is talking about the sound current, the power of healing and the power of upliftment through music in any way, shape, and form. Whatever is appealing to you. It sounds like if the energy is getting too much for you, put your headphones on and just, you know, listen to something that really can shift your energy. It's really being supported. And as we all know, we're in this 5 years. So 2021 is a 5-year. It's about the throat chakra. It's about expression. It's about speaking our truth. It's about communication in every form. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm clearing something for my throat chakra right now. I'm also getting with Saint Germain that's part of what this violet flame work is a lot of us, and I know I am, and I've already made one video, and I'm going to be making more about the witch wound, and I'll be starting to post those. um, that the throat chakra is one of the, if not the most closed chakras, at least in the Western world. And so, just playing the music, and if you can start singing and chanting, oh man, especially this soon into the year, we're really going to be able to open up and clear out and purify the throat chakra even more, which is so awesome and amazing. And so I'm like, sorry guys, I'm like, I'm really feeling something in my throat talking about this. So just know that music in any way, shape, or form is such an amazing tool this month for us. Okay, and so I'm getting to pull a final outcome card from both of these decks. So I'm going to pull a final outcome card for the month of February. I love it. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so protect the wild and green. Look, isn't that gorgeous? Oh, it's so beautiful. This is Raven Felon's artwork. It's absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And this is actually Emily Balavet's artwork too. And this is Ire, and she's an Irish goddess of healing. So, look at that amazing crescent moon. So the crescent moon this month is going to be big energies for us. Lots of healing. This is a month of healing. It really, the karma clearing and then the healing that goes with that. But I love this. Protect the wild and the green. And so this also, look at, she's got the sword. She has the sword of truth. She's very associated with the Bridget energy of being the protectress. So this is about, protecting not only our own energy fields, but the space around us too. And that could be, I'm just feeling like I'm seeing, you can put pyramids, you put white light, and this includes your house, and it also includes the environment. She is truly a divine feminine being here who is going to bring up more and more environmental issues within your own space and within the world at large. And so just be on the lookout for that. Also, spending time in nature is going to help to dissolve the karma that we're all clearing right now. And, what I'm getting is, and all of us, in one way, some way, shape, or form, more than likely, known or unknown to us, have some kind of karma that may be associated with not respecting this planet, okay? In whatever way it shows up. In what I'm getting right now is I know there's people are talking about, and it happened to me last year, that there's a lot of Atlantean energy that when the Atlantis fell, that we are all clearing that karma. And so going back into this protecting the environment, protecting this rise of Atlantis. Some people are talking about that's why a lot of us are moving to Florida, is those of us with Atlantean roots are really being called to recapture the and to elevate the experience and to be in that place where the Atlantean energy that is of the highest light and love can really transcend again. It can uplift. And so this is part of what's coming through with this. And with Ire is just reminding us that she, being a Celtic goddess of healing, that she is truly in the space where she is bringing through this healing and she's supporting. I believe that she's supposed to be a very, very gentle goddess, and that, gods and goddesses, as well as humans and animals alike, all would flock to her. Also, too, the thing about her is I believe she's known for her potions and working with herbs. And you can see all the beautiful, there's a lot of greenery in this oracle, as well as all the plant life. There's plant life in both of these for the final outcome, the final message for February. So keeping that in mind, our environment, our plants, our world are very much at this place of we're in a turn of healing and renewing and recapturing all the blessings that we entered and formed the Atlantean society with. Okay, so those are our messages for February. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video and share it. And I will see you soon. Much, much love. Blessings for February.